Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays, Fails, whatever we're calling it now, Planet Coaster. Kate was just here laughing at my park, and she was like, hey, your scenery looks pretty good, but I have one interesting question. When people go on Mountain Tomo, don't they lose their arms and hands and, like, their entire body by traveling this close to Mouth's roller coaster? And to be honest with you, I mean, there's only one way to find out, right? Put me on the ride camera here. Let's do it, boys. Maybe Mouth's roller coaster is saving us in more ways than one. Maybe it's not just, well, let's speed it up here, obviously. Maybe it's not just that Mouth's roller coaster, you know, is beloved. Maybe it's also that his roller coaster has made the scenery on Mountain Tomo Deluxe so much better that people will actually want to ride it on the regular. It's pretty great scenery, you've got to admit. Little noisy. You know what, honestly, it's nice scenery. It is a little loud, I've got to admit. It's a little on the loud side. Yeah, that one might actually take out your knees, but luckily these are just virtual people, so I'm gonna get off of the ride camera because that was getting way too noisy there. How's the lineup for that doing? It's going okay. Trash? Yo, are you actually kidding me? I know trash has been an issue. I mean, obviously trash has been an issue. By the way, to the smartasses who commented, hey, you want to get drunk? Take a drink every time NL searches for bins in Planet Coaster. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. I know the searches are happening all the freaking time here. We probably should take this opportunity to hire... I mean, we should even hire another janitor. To be honest. But I have a better plan. I have a good plan for this episode. Not a good plan necessarily, but a plan that has been gifted to me by people watching. So I'm going to do my darndest to help out and to make our park even better than it already is, even though it's the greatest park ever made. First things first, everyone gets a promotion. Okay, I can't give you a promotion. You guys get a promotion, though. It's been... You don't get one because you just got hired. You get one. You're making 150 bucks, and then you're making 200 bucks. Congrats. And our park is making money. I know I keep saying that, but it really is making money. All of our janitors need to be higher level if possible. Are you ready? You're ready. And you make... If you're a tenured janitor, like Raphael Mace is, you make 225 bucks a month. It's union. No! Get me out of the Whirly Rig song! Dwayne Casey, don't even get started with me. Why are you guys so close to the Whirly Rig? Nobody's throwing up after they go on the freaking Whirly Rig. You're already making... Oh, you can't be trained. Okay, that's fine. July 30th. What is it right now? July 25th? Alright, we'll just wait on it, but it'll probably be fine. So what was my master plan? As mentioned, I would like to make it so that you can only leave the park after you've been through the entire park. Because right now you can just go, and I'm out, right? No longer. So I'm going to start deleting some paths. Let's do this in earnest to begin with, but it might take us some time to get it exactly right. So first things first, we're going to build out a path like this. It's going to look weird. Like this. Look, let's be honest. I've already fucked up the paths to the point where there is no saving them, so I'm not going to be too self-conscious. There we go. And then, we're actually going to delete this path, this path, this path, this path. So we're going to do it like this. You still do need to be able to get out. I just wanted to make it so that people can't leave, or can't not get on the Whirly Rig, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, how would you possibly connect these paths? That doesn't make sense, like... Alright. But then, you can leave after you go on Spaghetti Island. So, we should either make it, like, impossible to leave this way, or we should make it impossible to leave this way. Like, right now, they might be getting off of Spaghetti Island, and then they're like, I don't need to... Like, I don't want to go on this freaking rest of the park, so we're just gonna create, basically, like a labyrinth. We're gonna make it as hard as possible to leave the park. I also want to check out how Fruit of the Flume is doing. And this is what I mean when I say how Fruit of the Flume is doing. Is it still pandemonium down here? Yes. So, again, what do you do here? Well, completely, like, treat the symptoms instead of the actual disease by just building some weird, like, connector paths that don't really help the traffic out very much at all. But maybe, you know, like, more through roads could be valuable. There you go, look at that. Now we got, like, some express lanes. Life in the fast lane. It's still messed up over here, but... You know, people oftentimes say, like, why don't you just move Fruit of the Flume? Yo, it's not that easy. I mean, it is, but there's queues that we have to deal with and stuff like that. There's queues, there's the ride scenery. It's not impossible, it's just difficult, or more difficult than you might expect. Okay, so now obviously you can still leave the park. I just want to make sure that the garbage thing is being handled, because that was something that we've been concerned with recently. Okay, litter being disgusting is starting to come down here, which is positive. J. Smith OTI's commute still the most profitable ride, although I guess it's taken over for the lunch loser. Wow, 38% of people so unhappy they're leaving because Fruit of the Flume is full. You know what? Another thing people have suggested is just raise the ticket price of Fruit of the Flume even more. As ridiculous as it sounds, let's crank it up to 40 bucks. There's like a weird intersection. Like, they're pissed because Fruit of the Flume is full because they want to go on Fruit of the Flume. But they're still willing to pay 30 bucks to ride Fruit of the Flume. Are they willing to pay 40 bucks to ride Fruit of the Flume? It's a horrible deal. I don't know why you would ever wish to do that, but by doing this, we can hopefully burn off some of the, what is going on here? We can burn off some of the desire to go on this ride. We don't want to burn off all of the desire to go on this ride. See, some people are still getting in line here, and that's good. But I'm imagining it's probably going to diminish it somewhat, because we want to get... Our end goal is to get, you know, the traffic from this side of the park handled. Obviously, right now, that's not going particularly well. Financially, we are sort of on the razor's edge as well. When the lunch loser breaks down, or J. Smith OTI's commute breaks down, we get into a tough spot, honestly. You know, we start running out of money pretty darn quick. This is an expensive park to visit at this point, but that's because people didn't want free entry. Or, sorry, people didn't want paid entry and free rides. We tried to offer it, and people decided no. They decided that was not for them. Are people still queuing for the, for Fruit of the Flume here? Am I crazy, or is this starting to dissipate a little bit? Certainly a lot less people are invested in going on the ride, but we're still getting some. It's all the rich fucks with their priority passes. Oh, no, the dinner demolisher is broken down. Okay. It's not making us any money anyway, at least right now. But I do think that Fox's roller coaster has changed things for us. So I'm doing some, like, boring management level stuff right now. But we're gonna, you know, train staff. Oh! Dan Elder, such a good name. You're making $250, okay? Basically because I don't want to micromanage. I should just hire janitors at $250. Did I even train you? I should train you first. Just to make them, you know, functional. We just fixed like 2 rides or 3 rides in a split second here. Same thing goes for mechanics. You know, we just had a couple of new mechanics come in fairly recently. We're going to train them. It's expensive, but it's also important. And they're very unhappy making $310 a month, or at least a little unhappy. So we give you $350 a month, and we make you a master level mechanic. And, you know, you're honestly... I think you're doing okay, but I'll pay you what it costs to train you. Maybe that's the ticket there. Dinner Demolisher has been fixed. We lost $300 that month, which I don't think is that bad, considering that the lunch loser was, like, broken for half of the month. I actually am going to hire another mechanic as well. Some people have asked, and by the way, this is probably something that we will do. They're like, you should really just remake your park. Like, you should, now that you know some mistakes that you were making, you should remake your park in such a way that, you know, it's actually in the image of what you want it to be. And I think that's true. I think that that's extremely valid, and that's something that I'm probably going to consider. But just not right now. But in the future, absolutely. Don't leave your trash on the staircase, please. You know, maybe in a couple of weeks or a week or two when we have when we've really exhausted what we've got going on here. For now, I'm still trying to optimize our paths here. So we can really rework this. Obviously, there has to be an exit. I'm trying to think how you make an exit that you can only get to... I can't believe the whirly rig is still being visited. An exit that you can only get to after you've been to the other section of the park. Like, obviously we have to keep Spaghetti Island queue going. But maybe Spaghetti Island isn't what should lead to the end. Maybe there should just be, like, a path that comes from here. Or, like, you know, you can only reach the exit from this SkyTrain station or something. Holy fuck. Am I a genius? That would force them to at least walk down this alley to escape. Okay. We are... Basically, I'm going to be honest with you. We become Jigsaw from the Saw franchise. Not the concept of a puzzle itself. So this path should be wide, because I want it to be as hideous as possible. The only way that you can escape from the Park of Despair is by walking from one of the SkyTrain stations. My god, the absolute madman. You can't keep us locked in here. Can't I? Can't I? Just watch me. Watch me MC Escher the shit out of this. Yo, angle snap, turn off. I don't need you anymore. Finally, after 30 episodes, he remembers angle snapping. Now, it's going to be a little tricky. I'm just going to level with you. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to get this path to work. And it's probably going to look a little gross. And it may... Oh, God. It may completely tank the frame rate. I have some other Steam Workshop stuff that I'd like to build in this episode as well, to be honest with you. Oh, God, the frames. Okay, you go to speed 1. Go to speed 1. Pause it. It is not handling the verticality of the situation very well. Okay, pause. Pause the game. Resume the game. Okay, that seems to have largely fixed whatever bottleneck we were getting caught. But then as soon as we make a path, it's like, dog, are you fucking kidding me? Thanks for the nice music, Planet Coaster. I really appreciate it right now in my time of need. This is either the greatest or the worst idea we've ever had. Let's be honest, it's the worst. Okay, now the width has to come down because we want a serious bottleneck at the end here. Yeah, that's the ticket. All right. Now this is either going to be what saves our park or it's going to be what kills it. Because now we're going to make it impossible to leave except from this section. So we are going to have to make it so you can still... Like, okay, here's what I'm getting at. Crush it. Gary Vaynerchuk. Okay, get out of there. Business mogul. We didn't have to delete all that, to be honest with you. No! I've got an idea. By Jove, he's done it. It's gonna... Okay, just delete the entire exit for a second here. By the way, leaving trash at the exit is super fucking BM, but that's okay. You know... It's almost the city's problem. So there needs to be an exit. As far as I'm concerned, the exit should just be like this. Like, just build out like that. And I don't know whether people are watching this and they're saying, what is this moron doing? Or they're watching this and they're saying, this guy's a dang genius. Well, we need to build it out just slightly more. You are going to have to walk through the forest to get to the exit. And honestly, if you're not okay with that, maybe you're not cut out to be a Northernlion's Funhouse. No, you don't go like that. Come on. You go like this. Yes. Yes. Yes! Okay, there's your exit. The only way to get to the exit now is to walk through the SkyTrain station. So you basically, you don't have to walk through the entire park. But you gotta walk through a lot of it. Now, this is a nightmare. This is aesthetically displeasing. It's horrifying. I hate it. I hate how much money it's gonna make us. I hate that it's gonna put our virtual kids through college. You know, I hate that my, you know, virtual alimony payments are gonna be through the roof, but that's okay. Because it's Northernlion's Funhouse. Everybody has a smile on their face at Northernlion's Funhouse. Everybody has a good time at Northernlion's Funhouse. Testimonials. It's not a nightmare. That was by Paige Shill 420. And basically, I don't want them to leave and complain about garbage. I want them to be very happy when they leave. So what am I going to do? I think I'm going to hire some, like, entertainers to just hang out up here. And be like, thanks for coming to the fun house. We hope to see you again. If you didn't go on 4 of our rides, you can just get bent. Okay, cost you like $500,000 to spend a day in this park. You do have to walk through the skull of the planet coaster, Tomo. You don't want any part of this impotent rage right now. I promise you that, son. Okay, sweet. What about... So I did just get another blueprint from Nick. And the blueprint is called Verdant Gardens. That's in my blueprints, I guess. Verdant Gardens. Let's go, boys. What, you can't place Verdant Gardens up here? What's the problem? Obstructed by what? No, you don't understand. You don't have to walk through Verdant Gardens to get to the exit. You get to walk through Verdant Gardens to get to the exit. It's because the border is so close. And then the path. Probably like a roller coaster in the way or something. Whatever. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to place Verdant Gardens right now. But I am going to throw down some benches up here. Holy fuck, it's been 15 minutes and I haven't done anything except enact the greatest business plan of all time. Custom. Bench. And also tank the frame rate to about 0. Every time the game gives me placement controls, it fills me with a rage like no other. That's not the bench we use. This is the bench we use. And we gotta put some benches down. Because honestly, if we don't, there's gonna be hell to pay. People are gonna be passing out in the streets. People are gonna be pissing and shitting themselves on a regular basis up here. I mean, it's a long trip. There really should be a monorail station that takes you to the exit, but I don't want people to have the ability to skip over the entirety of the park. I know you're looking at me, cat. I know you're looking at me. What are you saying to me? What's going through your little cat noggin right now? And if you don't think this is the coolest part of this whole park, you are sorely mistaken, my friend. This is the logical extension of where Northernlion's Funhouse has to go, I think. It has now become a full-on actual nightmare. This is a place where people spend their whole lives. You can check out at any time, but you can never leave. Let's push the simulation to its logical endpoint. Obstructed? Excuse me? It's gonna be real rough on our janitors, by the way. Like, we should really just have one janitor hang out here. But what's done is done, boys. What's done is done. Alright. Speed 3. Here we go. It's gonna get a little framey. This could be what sinks our park, by the way. I'm not gonna dispute that. We did make a lot of money this month. That's pretty awesome. People are walking up the barricade? Yeah, that's right. You can check out any time, but you can never leave. Oh, they're both entrances and exits. No, this is good. This is good. This is actually completely fine. Now we just gotta wait and see how the skywalk works. I want to see vast crowds of people. This place has great scenery. There should be more scenery around here. I can't help but feel we could run into a situation where people starve to death on this staircase. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a Chief Beef store. It's gonna be a vertical Chief Beef store. And I guess we're gonna have to do it like this. Excuse me. Excuse me. There you go. Chief beef, bitches. This is how you do not die up here. We should also throw probably... I can't help but notice we're losing a lot of money now. Kind of at an alarming rate. But we do have multiple rides broken down simultaneously, which happens. Aren't you hungry, guys? I'm walking through litter here. I will admit that I really thought this was just the exit. So it causes an issue when people enter through the park and just have to walk up an enormous staircase to get to where they're going. They're not making much money in the process. It's causing problems. This Chief Beef also has 0 lifetime customers, I think, which is usually a bad sign. I may have just made the most massive mistake we've ever made. Okay, well, how do you fix it? It's very simple. We accept that hideous path is going to be there forever, and then we just build out a line like this, as much as I hate to say it. That way you can leave the park as soon as you enter. And we have the most beautiful skywalk of all time. I mean, people are using it. What are you thinking about right now? Stop moving. What are you thinking about right now? Chief Beef 32 made me need the restroom. Excuse me? Lifetime customer 0! We found a freaking thief! Okay. Obviously, you gotta be clowning if you're coming up here. So, we'll put a little clown bathroom. I know, Aruka. This was not a smart idea in hindsight. So, oh, there we go. Yeah. Walk down the staircase to get into the clown's mouth. This is fucking stupid. This is awful. And I am an idiot. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. But throw down a drink shack. Just a small drink shack. It's the only one I got. I feel like at this point, pardon me, you pretty much had to have embraced the ridiculousness of this park at this point. We got a lot of learning lessons. It's becoming like full-on RimWorld Park. I don't even want to talk about the clown's face. We lost $2 grand that month. But why? I don't understand. I'm gonna blame it on the fact that I'm still a little under the weather, but let's take a look at what people think when they walk over this section right here. Entry costs nothing. This path is filthy. Excuse me? There's rubbish all over the place? Where? Oh, okay, well, that's fair. Staff, janitors. Who's our new janitor that we just get to shit on all the time? Hey, dude, there's litter all over the place. What am I paying you for? Get out of the Rob's Redemption section, which is actually the Grendel section, which is actually the Grundle section, which until a few moments ago I actually forgot even existed. You get over there. There you go. By the way, a little trash on the ground. This path is filthy. Come on, let's be reasonable here. Watch these become the most profitable stores and facilities in my entire park. It seems unlikely considering nobody's using them, but... Also, I can't help but notice we got a big crowd on the staircase that is... Oh my god, wait! Heading to the Dinner Demolisher? Heading to the Dinner Demolisher. That means all these guys are going to the Dinner Demolisher. Headed to the Real Sleeping Giant. Okay, that's a good choice. Lunch Loser is a great ride. Lunch Loser. Dinner Demolisher, Dinner Demolisher. The Real Sleeping Giant, great roller coaster. Rob's Redemption! Rob's Redemption looks really cool. Heading to Fruit of the Flume. That's fine, I can understand. Lower Cross Hang Glider? Wait, did someone just say, I can't believe how long the queue for Raise the Sun is? Oh, that's not that bad, you babies. So the whole reason we did this was to try to force people to walk through this whole section of the park. So even though it's hideous, it's disgusting, it's gross, and occasionally people just end up being trapped on the staircase. And then, like, getting trapped forever. There we go. They've reset now. Just gotta move them over here. They just walk into the miasma again. Do they hire any janitors? Squeeze me? Look, no. Stop just getting trapped on the staircase. There you go. Check it out. You get dropped in this... Oh, you know what? Probably fix this, huh? I can't move you. You're just gonna be deleted. Shannon Blanton. Great name. Goodbye, though. Why did they let so many people into the park? Okay. You know, maybe because I'm trying to run a business here. Squidbillies is too gentle for me. This is how we're gonna spend the next 25 minutes. This place sucks. Highly rude, honestly. Okay, we gotta do this while it's paused, because these people are obviously being, like, it's creating an issue. Yeah, okay, just let her fall to her death. No, there you go. Like, the staircase is causing a lot of problems here, so... Why are there so many, like, single travelers here? I need a group so that I can pick these guys up, drop them all off. They're all saying Spaghetti Island looks dope. Nobody's actually going on Spaghetti Island. I wonder if this is the same thing that's happening in that other area of the park. Like, if we've got, I shouldn't be dropping them into trash, probably. I wonder if that other section of the park where people are constantly getting stuck is a result of the fact that, you know, their AI has just gotten bugged. Like, we had the same thing over here. By the way, yes, I'll accept bad design on my part, but it is also the AI being bugged. Oh yeah, no, when I go to a theme park, I just like to idle in the center of the staircase and, you know, draw people into my ever-increasing web of inefficiency. No, I refuse to accept this as a plausible, actual explanation. So, Fruit of the Flume. There's no queue. People have abandoned Fruit of the Flume. It's so expensive. I agree. So we need to find a better price for it. But look, the traffic has largely gotten sorted at that corner. So we'll see if people choose to ride it at $35. $40 is obviously too expensive. But $35 might be the right price point so that people aren't mad at the queue, but still will, you know, go on it. Because we had 0 attendees. I would like a lot of people are failing the check to get on the ride here, so I would like to raise the amount of people riding it, but not to the point of absurdity. I don't know, it might be figuring it out. It's still getting a little messed up there. I wonder if we just widen the queue entrance, if that would solve our problem here. Because, like, the queue, it just can't suck that many people in. Now, I know a big queue is a problem. But maybe something like that, you know? It's got a wider opening now. Fruit of the Flume's open. That way they don't have to make, like, the world's most, tricky curve in order to get in there. Okay, why don't you want to ride Fruit of the Flume? Also, oh my god, they're all stepping on trash all the time. Get me out of here! There's rubbish all over the place! I mean, let's be real. It is kind of fucking gross there. Everybody is stepping into trash and going like, get this trash out of my face. We should utilize work rosters, but I don't like to do that because I'm lazy. So we'll hire this person. Or not hire, but just grab them. And then we'll move them over to the Fruit of the Flume section. Who would have thought that running an amusement park was like an actual job here? Now we gotta start charging for the bathrooms. Now that we've gone into like full hell mode and we're like socially engineering our our park attendees to force them to go to this section. And remember, that's really what the big deal here was. If we can actually force them to go to, like, the Rob's Redemption section of the park. Rob's Redemption has a lineup. As far as I'm concerned, we have succeeded. What about the Dinner Demolisher? Did it just break down? No. The Dinner Demolisher does not have a lineup, but it has, like, consistent people walking to it. What about this weird ride? I forgot the name of it. It looks like it's got a small lineup. Raise the Sun just broke down, maybe? Yeah, it just broke down. What about weird 360 Powerhouse Tony Hawk's Bucky Lasek McTwist Factory? That's doing okay. And Fox's Ride, still pulling in people on the regular. There's, you know, again, a little trash over here, but I don't know. Was this a success or a failure? A little bit of both? It seems like we've averaged park attendance a little bit. People still think this ride's probably a little expensive, but less so than before. And it's basically full. It's running like at equilibrium. How's the traffic? Basically neutralized. How's the garbage? Still pretty bad. You know what? You've created Garbage Alley. Our timer did go off, but you have created Garbage Alley. Please, I'm begging you. There's trash cans everywhere. Just wait 2 seconds. Use a damn trash can. And I guess maybe we need more trash cans over here by Fox's Ride. I mean, there's 4 trash cans in quick succession. I guess, you know, there's no accounting for human nature to some extent. What are we charging for this Real Sleeping Giant? 15 bucks? We can get away with that being a $20 ride, I think. Because now people actually want to go on it. We have, I wouldn't say this area of the park is bustling, but we routinely have rides that are actually running. Like, people are excited to be on them. Financially, we're hanging on by a fucking thread. Like, when the lunch loser breaks down, all hell breaks loose, but I do feel comfortable at this point, like, deleting unprofitable rides. Because we've got demand over here. So if the rides aren't profitable at this point, they're never going to be profitable. Rob, his ride is actually going to bring people in. I never thought this day would happen. But I told you, don't blame Robert for this. This is not Robert's fault. This is my fault. And we've proven that here because that roller coaster is actually running. So we're going to do the same thing here we just did. We're going to pick up groups and we're going to move them because they're just getting stuck on the staircase. And honestly, that's just, I'm not going to say it's bad AI. It's a bug, though, that these people get caught in, like, you know, these behavioral quirks. This person is in like a wasp-sized group of people. I'm glad the park isn't overcrowded. Yeah, you got it, dude. Totally. Oh. And we really should be spreading people out, like, more. But, like, let's be real. I'm not going to. You guys, I'm assuming, are in the same boat here, right? If that's how we have to spend the last few minutes of this episode, then so be it. Can we multi-select people? No. I stand by this as okay, we probably should not move them onto a staircase. It seems like we shouldn't move them onto a path, like onto the path up here either. This may actually take 1,000 to 2,000 years. I thought I put that person, like, straight into vomit. I keep getting stuck behind people. Yeah, no kidding. Lara Croft's hang glider looks terrifying. Well, easy there, big man. What if we just delete this path? Where are you going? Yeah, see, you figured it out. Boom. All right, that's... exclusively on an angle, you can't place this stuff, so we should just delete it. But that was stupid. We should have made it a little bit more level. Yeah, you could also, like, sit backwards on that bench and face the outside. That's fine by me, too. Just don't get caught on the staircase. That's all I ask. Similarly, you guys get no-scoped. There we go. Alright, so I don't know. Financially, we might be completely fucked, but I feel like we kind of got a good thing going here with the most disgusting park of all time. Well, you know what? If you don't want to go to the fucking drink shop, you don't have to go to the drink shop. I'll delete the clown's nose. How's this place doing? Gulpy energy? 3 lifetime customers? Congrats. You're gone. Now, this lady has the right idea. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. In a way, you know, it's like a monkey's paw situation. Be careful what you wish for. Rob's Redemption is kind of bumping. Like, let's get a bumping status. Rob's Redemption, doing okay. Put this roller coaster at the terminus of this section. Not doing that badly. That's Loopy Momo too. Fox's roller coaster. Still fixed now, and it seems like it's doing all right. Although maybe a little expensive now. Doesn't seem like it. I don't know. People really love the SkyTrain, though, to get out of here. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. If you didn't, click the like button anyway. You know, watch the Titanic go down here. It's a fun time. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.